book haul for you guys. I've had a lot of books I've gotten so far in like the 7-8 months I've been away, and I'm gonna start off with my Cassandra Clares. And again, if my lighting's really weird, because in my camera what I'm seeing, the lights are really blaring in my face, so if it is like that, sorry. So I'm still trying to figuring out that kind of thing, so bear with me. I guess I'm gonna start with my Cassandra Clare stuff. Since this is Cassandra Clare related, Mortal Instruments, whatever, I actually got bookmarks that came in today from Etsy. I got an Etsy account because, got the guinea pigs, and they got a lot of cozies, liners, and stuff for cheaper over there. So me and my boyfriend have been looking over there, and I got these for myself on my account. So, now they're metal bookmarks. These are from the first 6 series that we know about, the Mortal Instruments. That has Clary and Jace over here, Isabel and Simon, which my guinea pig is named after him. And I'm actually using Magnus and Alex version right here in my Vampire Chronicles bind up right now, which I'm reading, which you'll know from my reading vlog you'll see here in a few. This is in the reading vlog, so this is what I'm reading right now, and this is part of the book haul I got a couple weeks ago, actually like a week ago. So here you go. This is book 1 of one of the books I got from the 8 months I've been gone. So it is all 3 of the Vampire Chronicles, Interview with the Vampire, Vampire Lestat, and Queen of the Damned. So that's what that is. It's all 3 of the books in a bind up because I saw it and I was like, I gotta have it. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, is from the Infernal Devices, I think. Yes, Infernal Devices. This, I forget who the characters because my brain does not want to work right now, but here's this one. I want to say, I'm not even going to say because I can't think right now, but that's one of them. This is a character from them. And this is also from Infernal Devices. I think that one's Emma, that one's Will. And yeah, I know that, I think that those are 2. I can definitely tell. And I think this one just came off. Where did you come from? One just fell off, so I don't know where he came from, but I think he came from them. That is okay. We're just going to put him there with them, because I think that's where he came from, to be honest. Yeah, he looks quite right. There we go. They're metal bookmarks. Like, they're not metal, but like they have magnet bookmarks on them. This one's from our new series, Last Hour series. These people, I was so excited when I saw them because I was like, I gotta have all of them. So I ended up getting all of them, and I got all my bookmarks. And my books I got from them is this is the Mortal Instrument series right here, and this is like the same kind of bind up from them, but a different series from them, like a different kind of version, like edition. This one has the Shadowhunters Codex in it. Let me get it out. That's the only difference. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are a little bit smaller than the originals from this bind up, with the pretty spines on them. Yeah, I think these are a little bit smaller in addition, so. And I think they have like a much smoother lacquer on the back of them, I think. That's what I'm thinking, but maybe that could be me, but that's okay. This is really cool because it has like all the writing inside of it of people, and it's kind of cool. I just found me a little bookmark that I made for myself when I didn't have a bookmark at the time. Oh my god, let's not talk about that because it's a little cringy. Let me see if I can get that back in there. Come on. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to put this, so bear with me. I am sitting on my desk. I did just toss a book on the floor. Yes, I did. Put that aside. And the next version I got, which I have the same. I have 2 copies of this series, so that's great. You're gonna see I have multiple books of the series because I didn't have them, so I just got them because I needed to read them or whatever. Another version I got is the Dark Artifices, which I got this series. I got this version, this edition of the beautiful spines and stuff because I had the normal colorful spines that was not this one. So I wanted this one because I didn't even know this one existed until I saw it on the internet. I was like, wait, what? So I ended up getting this one. Actually, I didn't end up getting it for myself. My boyfriend got it for me. So did the Mortal Instruments. He got it for me because he was really nice. And he was like, you don't have no books here, so I'm like, I have a few books. So he got that in this. And the other books he got for me was this one. It basically has the Bane Chronicles, Tales from the Shadow Market, and Tales from the Shadow Hunters Academy. This is what I got for Christmas. We're just gonna hope that's not gonna fall on the ground because that would suck. And I got several copies of the Last Hour series. I know, it's ridiculous, but I think this one I got recently. Yes, I got this one when I moved here, because I didn't finish it when I left, so it's Chain of Iron. I got this one from Walmart. It's like the collector first edition, so it's not too bad. And I also got the hardback version of Chain of Gold, because I didn't have that here either. And I also got, here we go again, Chain of Gold, but this special spine edition that's going to match the rest of the series, so I had to have that. Come on, really? You didn't see that coming, you silly. And another book that I got, which is another edition of a book that I got, but my boyfriend, we were at Barnes & Noble the other day, because I was like, we should go to Barnes & Noble, and we did. And, well, he found, because it was like 50% off on all hardbacks there that day, and it is Chain of Iron, but the signed edition. So I have it signed by Cassandra Clare. I didn't meet her, but the book was signed. I was like, that's a great find. Thank you. And he's like, yes, I'm a great boyfriend. Thank you. Look, see. It is signed by her. I had to get it. Come on. If you didn't know I got that thing, you're silly. So as of right now, I have 3 copies of Chain of Iron and 4 copies of Chain of Gold. Am I crazy? I may be, but that's okay. And another book that my boyfriend got me, like physically bought for himself for me, is the an illustrated history of notable shadow hunters, and I can't say that words of whatever of this one. It's basically an illustration basically of every character that's in the Shadow Hunter world, and like a summary of who they are and stuff like that. And I thought that was really freaking cool because you get to see what they look like and the artwork, and it's beautiful. He got those for me. And now that is all my Cassandra Clares I have. Lies, I got one more because it was over here. Now I don't know if I shown you this in a previous book haul, but you may be seeing it again, so please enjoy. I got the 10th anniversary edition of City of Bones. It has gold spines. Look at that. And it has illustrations in the front and in the back. And also has some illustrations in the middle of the books, like in the middle of the chapters of the characters and stuff. Let me see if I can find one. Simon Lewis. I got his last name, Lewis. That's my guinea pig, my first guinea pig. Simon, that's his name. I named him after him. And Alec, where's Alec? Because we got to see him, because I named my second guinea pig after him. And I'm gonna assume that the next guinea pig that we're gonna get, his name is gonna be Magnus. Oh, where's Magnus? I just saw him. Yep, that'll be the next guinea pig's name, if that name fits him, obviously. I'm excited. So I got this one for myself before I left. I don't know if you saw it already, but if you did, you're seeing it again. Here we go. Okay, now everyone, I'm going to go into the random stuff I got, like random series like I plan on getting, or I've just randomly gotten on a whim. And I guess one of them is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and I also got the first one of this in this beautiful pop-up edition of these books. So I know a lot of you may not like Harry Potter, but I do. I choose to separate myself from the author and what they believe, because I don't care about the author. I just like the stories and the beautiful editions of them. Okay, like it's been my dream to have a whole Harry Potter series collection of the different editions, and her dumbass saying whatever the hell she's saying, and her beliefs are not gonna stop me from doing that, because you know what? Whatever she's saying should not stop me from what makes me happy, and the different editions of the books makes me happy. So that's just my opinion. I support all trans people and LGBTQIA plus community because I am bisexual myself, so I support everyone. I love everyone, and I also love Harry Potter and the story of Harry Potter, because it brought me a lot of happiness when I was a child, especially when I did not live in such a great childhood conditions as a child, and that's the only thing that actually brought me joy. So maybe I'll tell a story about all that, but that actually made me think of something else that wasn't happening in my house at the time. So that's the reason why Harry Potter has a special place in my heart. So maybe y'all won't hate on me for saying I have Harry Potter stuff and I'm still getting her stuff, but there's a reason for that, because that's a special heart place for me in my heart. That's why. That's that one. And I got this vampire series I've always wanted to get. I read the first book when I was in high school, and my sister read it too, so she was my influence. So if my sisters are watching this, she was my influence when I was a kid because of this book. So it's called The Vampire Kisses or Coffin. I don't know what it's called, but the first one is Vampire Kisses, and the girl's name is Raven in the book. I'm Raven. So how could you not think I would want to read this book? She basically falls in love with a vampire, and she, wants to be with him, and she falls into high school, and blah, blah, blah. I read the first book when I was in high school. I think I read it twice. It was really good. Loved it. And I have since read the rest of the books, but I got them anyway, just in case when I want to pick them up. Maybe I'll read them in a reading vlog one day. That'll give me the incentive to actually read it. And the second one is Kissing Coffins. Look, is she pretty? Third one is Vampireville. Fourth one is Dancing with a Vampire. With a Vampire? Is that what that says? I think that's what that says. It's in cursive. I'm 22. I can't read cursive, okay? They stopped teaching cursive when I was in high school. When I was like, first, second grade? They stopped that. So people my age and below probably don't know cursive. So yeah, you relate. And the fifth one is the Coffin Clan. Who knows? Let's see what that says in actual writing. The Coffin Club. There we go. See? So I got those books on a whim, because I was like, you know what? I can get them now without the judgment of anybody else. So that's that. And I was watching reading vlog from Becca Books and stuff, and she was reading this erotica series. It's basically fairy tales, but it's with Hook, Captain Hook, Peter Pan, Beauty and the Beast, that kind of thing, Ariel, whatever. But it's like sexy stuff. And if you heard that was my boyfriend sneezing. He's got the COVID right now, and I'm sitting here waiting for me to get it, so that's why I'm filming this random video. But yeah, excuse him. He's a sad, pitiful thing right now. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I've kind of read erotica here and there, but fan fiction from Tumblr, but that's it. I guess that's all I kind of dipped my toes into it, but I saw that and I'm like, let me see this. So I got her series, Katie Robinson series of, I don't even know what it is called, Wicked Villain series. I think that's what it's called, but here it goes. This one is A Worthy Opponent. I started it and I just stopped. I got 50 pages into it, but this is Captain Hook and Tinkerbell, whatever. And this one is Learn My Lesson. And I don't know who this is with, but something with hate. I don't know, but here we go. And Queen Takes Roses. This is sexy stuff, like P and the V kind of stuff. You know what I mean? The Beast, the Sea Witch. I ended up getting all of them, but I was like, you know what? Because I can't get series without just getting one. I gotta get the whole thing, because I'm gonna like the whole thing. But I did not do that the other day, which I'll show you, because my boyfriend's like, if you if you haven't read the author before, why don't you just get the first book in the series, see if you like it, and then get the second one, and if you like the second one, then get the rest of them. So I'm trying to break that habit, but I'm about to go into the rest of my books, other half of my books. I'm doing some chunks. I figure it's going to be a little easier for me to do it in chunks. I can easily put my books away later. So I think what I'm going to do is probably go into my Lord of the Rings series I got, because I got several copies of those, so you'll have to enjoy that. Okay, now we will go into my several copies of Lord of the Rings books, because, you know, I got a problem with owning multiple copies of these books, but that's okay. Anyway, we'll go with, I did get the Silmarillion. This is like a Lord of the Rings offshoot or whatnot. So, I mean, it's related to Lord of the Rings. It just adds more backstory to whatever happened before Lord of the Rings happened or after. I believe this is one before and all that stuff. So here's that one. But this one goes with technically this bind up of the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. These are the beautiful black editions I got from Barnes & Noble. Now, I'm not going to show the exact same copy, but before I left my parents' house, I got the same editions from thrift books. And I didn't get the Hobbit because I was like, I already got the Hobbit because, you know, got my dad's edition up there, which you saw in my book collection before that I got from my Nana Papa's house, which I actually have with me here because I took that with me. I still have it because it was still is very, very dear to me. Even though whatever happened, but it's still very, very dear to me because, you know, it's just dear to me. But, I figured I didn't need the Hobbit, but I got the first three, and actually they have a very, they have a worn look to them, so they look, older, and I kind of like the look of older books, you know, when they've been used, because, you know, I feel like, you know, it looks like the books were loved and taken care of, so I like that, so I decided to keep those, and, you know, I like those, but I didn't think I was going to get them back, so I got these ones from Barnes & Noble, and my boyfriend convinced me to get this, because it does go along with this series, so I ended up getting these, and all in the black editions. They're beautiful, and, of course, and I also got back, like the movie cover editions of the books, but they're mass market paperback, but they're on my shelf. I don't want to show them right now because they're on my shelf and a lot of books come over to show. But I was at Costco like a month or so ago, and I saw, you guessed it, a bind up of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. I don't think it's just Lord of the Rings, right? Just the Lord of the Rings, and it's a bind up of it, and it's like, it has red spines. Look at that. It has elvish writing on the side of it. Look at it. Look at it. How could you not like that? Like, come on. It was like, what, $45 or something like that? And I was trying to tell my boyfriend, okay, it is that much because each book at least costs like, what, $12 to $15 at least, or something like that. So I was trying to explain to him it is 3 books in one bind up, and he finally got it when we were in the car. I was like, oh, I was trying to see when there were 3 books in there. I'm like, it's 3 books in one bind up. That's why it's that expensive. So it's like, it's totally justified. It's got some photos in there. Oh my god, it's got like this map in here, which I still plan on framing and hanging up at some point if I can get it open to show you. Like, look, it is the map, but it's all in red. Like, come on. Look at it. Isn't it pretty? I love it. But I plan on totally, you know, hanging this up on the wall at some point somewhere. I don't know, but we'll see. It's gonna be great. And besides Lord of the Rings, but, you know, it's kind of, it looks Lord of the Rings related because, you know, the spines. I got the first 3 books in the Robin Hobb series, Royal Assassin, the Farseer trilogy. Look at it. I'm dropping them as we speak. Look at it. Look at it. Now, Becca from Becca in the Books, Becca and Books, whatever her name is, she read these books. And I saw them and I was like, I gotta read this at some point because, you know, they look so cute and looks very interesting. And look at these editions. I've just, look at them. All 16 books I want in this edition, and I plan on getting them. I have them marked on my Amazon to get at some point. Now, I read the first one, and it's really, really good. I enjoyed that one thoroughly. I just didn't get the second one yet. Now, this is basically about a bastard son, who's basically, you know, the son of a king, but he's a bastard, duh. And he basically ends up in this academy, or like in this, he basically ends up being taught how to be an assassin, and he's kind of trying to figure his way around this world, being a bastard son in like whatever century it is from. You know, kind of like in Rome, in like King Elizabeth or Queen Elizabeth and stuff like that times. You know what I mean? So he's trying to figure out how to live in that world as a bastard son. So that's what he's trying to do. These are those books I got on Amazon. Now I'm gonna go into my other random books that's on my bed. Okay, now I'm back. I got my books ready. Now, here's kind of my random books, but not really stack of other books I got. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but I think I've mentioned it before. I am a big fan of the show Vanderpump Rules. It is basically a bunch of people, servers at a restaurant, who is owned by Lisa Vanderpump in LA, right? And you follow their lives and their drama and all that stuff. And well, I just randomly picked it up on Hulu like a couple weeks before I left my parents' house, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. And I actually got my boyfriend into it. He may not admit it, but he loves it more than what he lets on to, because we watch it every Tuesday night, the recent series, and that's our date night. Every Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, we watch Vanderpump Rules. And this book I got is Give Them Lala by Lala Kent. She is from the Vanderpump Rules series, and she came on season 4, and I absolutely love her. As you can tell, I'm like getting excited talking about this, because when I saw it at Target, and I knew she had published this book, and I saw it at Target, and I was like, I gotta have it. And this is actually a memoir from her life and what she went through when she was a child, and even up until when she came on to the show Vanderpump Rules. And she actually suffered from alcoholism, and she's actually been sober for 3 years, I believe, now. And she talks about her relationship and her bullying from high school, and when she lost her father, she really suffered from that, and that's when she really went deep into her alcoholism. And then she realized, no, I need help, and she actually sought help and got into AA. And you kind of follow her journey into how she found help and what she felt during those years, especially on the show whenever she was with her then boyfriend Randall Emmett. And she basically he didn't want to be shown on TV, and all these rumors were spreading around about her, and she had to deal with that, and her father passing, and her basically being bullied, saying that she's a home-wrecking whore and all that stuff. And you basically understand the reasons why what she does, and why she talks the way she does, why she snaps at people the way she does, is because, she's had to do this when she was younger and in high school to defend herself and other people that she cared about. And I absolutely loved it, and I love her as a person, and I wish I could meet her at some point, because I listen to her podcast every week, and it's amazing. I may do a own book review on this separately, because it's that damn good. And what else do I gotta say about this book? She's absolutely gorgeous. Look at her. I have a little girl crush on her. And you heard me say P and the V earlier when I was talking about those spicy books, and I actually got that from her, because she says P and the V like all the time, and it's great. But there's one of the books I got that's Vanderpump Rules related, and another one I got that is related is Next Level Basic. This is Stassi Schroeder. Now, she is the original girl from Vanderpump Rules who started in season 1, and you followed basically all her drama and all that stuff with Jax Taylor, and it's great. But I haven't read this book yet, but I will, because, why not? Because it's great, because I had to get it. And come on, it's Stassi. Look at her. And the next book I got that's Vanderpump Rules related is not really like a reading sit-down book. It's more like a recipe book. It's basically Fancy AF Cocktails. This is Ariana, and that is Tom Sandoval from the show. They're bartenders or whatever, and they have recipes of a whole bunch of cocktails that you can make, and I have yet to make anything from this book yet. But I do have a bartender's kit that I got for my birthday that my boyfriend got me because I said, hey, like months ago when I got this book, saying, hey, you know, I got this cocktail book, but I got the tools, and I actually have the tools now to make it, but I actually I have to get the ingredients now. You know, I just got to pick out like a single, like, or a few cocktails I want to make and get the ingredients to it. I just got the ingredients now, but now since we have COVID, I can't get the ingredients right now. But I will actually vlog maybe me actually making this one of their cocktails or something at some point. To be like, hey, yo, look, I'm making one of their cocktails. But this is one of the books I got because I was like, you know what, I got to do it. I love the show, so we have to do it. Come on, how could you not? Like, you crazy if you do it. And I actually drink Pinot Grigio wine because of Stassi Sugar, because she said, what's the quote? It was like season whatever, and her and oh my god, what is her name? Oh my god, I can see her. Sheena was having like a little thing, and I don't know what the thing was, but they were having a thing, and Stassi wasn't employed there, and she was having a thing with. She was talking with Lisa, and she goes, I don't know what I did to you, but I'll take a Pinot Grigio. And ever since then, I was like, I gotta try Pinot Grigio. So, and I actually got a big giant bottle of Pinot Grigio, which I've been drinking for like forever now because of that. And I remember the first time I got the Pinot, I even put that on my social media saying, I don't know what I ever did to you, but I was like a Pinot Grigio, and I'm drinking ever since. And oh my god, it was so funny. Sorry about the little rant, but I had to talk about that because, you know, it's related, and I thought it was funny. But here are actually a couple of the books I got from Barnes & Noble and Walmart. One of them is 5th Season by N.K. Jemisin. Here we go. This is from, oh my god, what is her name? Oh my god. Perry Ford, from her channel. I got this because I was like, you know what, I want to try this new book, and I was even sitting in the Barnes & Noble going, okay, what is the book? I can see it. I saw the cover in my brain, and if I could have projected it on my forehead, you would have known what it was. You know what I mean? Do you ever get that? Because I do that all the time, like where I'm like, you know, I'm thinking of this thing, but like, if you could see it, if I could project it out of my forehead and project it right here in front of you, you would know what I'm talking about, right? Because I do that. Because that was me. I was like, I know the book cover. Just let me look. I was looking, and I found. I was like, that's it. And I got this because I was like, you know, she read about it, and I was like, you know what? I'll try something new. Let's see how it goes. And the next book I got from that day was Brandon Sanderson's The Way of Kings. Now this may be a big mistake because look how thick that book is, and look at how like much text is on that page. Now I've heard Brandon Sanderson is really good, but he's very complex. Now I'm thinking, I read The Hobbit, so nothing, and I read Stephen King, so nothing can't really get complex more than Stephen King, and maybe, especially Stephen King's It. Nothing can't get more complex than Stephen King's It and not J.K. Rowling. The Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, you know, it can't, right? But we're gonna try it out, see how it goes. That's why I got the first book in the series. I am taking my boyfriend's advice and saying, get the first book in the series. I'm doing it, so he should be proud of me right now. And the next book I got from Walmart randomly was These Violent Delights. I did start it, but this was at a time when I was trying to start books, and I wasn't really reading that much, so we're not gonna count that as me reading the book. So I started it, but like, I haven't, since now, I think in the last month or so, I've been really wanting to read books. It's just like so much is going on, I just didn't want to read nothing. So I've started a lot of books, but you know, didn't really finish them. But yeah. And here's some more random books. Dracula and Dracula's Guest. I got this. Oh my god, where did I get this? I got this from a local bookstore downtown, and it has stickers saying I supported local business today. And I got this because Dracula is one of my favorite books of all time, and I love the character Renfield. You already know this because I think I have a. And I said I was gonna speed through that, and my battery died on me. Good thing I had another one already ready to go in here. So we're gonna deal with that and all the awkwardness to go with it. Because that's what happens. It's life, right? Okay, what was I saying? Stephen King and owning all his books, blah, blah, blah. Yes. The first Stephen King book I got was his recent release he's done is Billy Summons. I got this at Walmart, and I was like, bam, gotta have it. Instant pickup. Did it. And the next book I got from him is actually his second before that. Recent release is Later. Which actually I think I got that before I left my parents, so you may have already seen this, I don't know, but I got this too. It was also at Walmart. And I got another one, and it says Target, because it's obviously it says Target, and the Target sticker on it. I need to get it off, I'm sorry, but it's The Bazaar of Bad Dreams. Sticker. Why would they put a sticker on it like that? Like, I literally hate that. Like, you have no idea how much I hate that. Like, look, it's in the middle of the cover too, like of the title. Like, why would you do that? It kills me. Then you have to like try and peel it off without like having it to break in all the whites. Ugh, I hate that. Like, I literally hate that. You have no idea. A book lover would know, right? Come on. And one of the very last books I got was Lizzie's Story. Bam. I have like 35 books from Stephen King, so this is what I got. Yay. Yeah, that is basically all my books I've gotten since I've been here, because I didn't have anything, and I was like, I was kind of sad or whatever, so I had to get books for myself, because that made me feel a bit more better. And yeah, I don't think I've gotten any more books since then, because I don't need any more. Yeah, so that is basically all the books I've gotten in the 7-8 months I've been away. So I hope you've enjoyed this book haul. I know it's probably awkward as hell, but I figured I like the vibes of me just actually sitting here like you're my friend, and all the awkwardness that goes with it, because I'm a very awkward, weird person, and that is how it is, and you can't change it. So I figured, why not give you all that? Because it's fun to watch, right? I'm hoping it's fun to watch. It's more real, it's more personal that way. So I don't have nothing else to say, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what other video ideas. That would be great for me to do, because I don't know what else to do. I've done this so long, so I feel so weird now doing it. But I hope you guys are having a lovely morning, day, evening, night, wherever you guys are at in the world. And hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Hopefully it'll be my reading vlog of Interview with the Vampire and all that good stuff. So I'll see you next time. Bye.